swing, image that you are swinging a rope. So wait until it wraps around your body and then throw. No need to go that rigorous. Again, go easy, but throw the white ball nicely. Throw. Ultimately, you need to control the white ball motion. Now, this way. This way. Yes. Yeah. Then square. So there's a bit of difference between these two. Rope is completely flexible. This is somewhat flexible, but still, compared to the rope, is rigid, right? Then you have to particularly use the wrist and the forearm to guide the motion of the push stick. So if you want to move the club nicely along the plane here, more than anything, you have to use this motion and then this motion here. Using this, you can guide the rope nicely here. So if your hands are moving along the wrong path, it will affect the motion, and then you try to compensate that, right? So more than anything, particularly when you relax here, perhaps using only 4 fingers or something, so you cannot force the motion of the stick here. Then you can really feel the motion of the white ball. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go here. That way you can feel the motion of the stick really well, the motion of the white ball.
With a lot of grip.
So relax your wrist and then feel the motion of the white ball. This side coming in too much here. Instead, swing and throw. Yeah, still your goal is to throw the white ball around. Yeah, pay attention to the ball motion. Now use the left hand only, again, using the 4 fingers here. And then swing and feel the motion. Oh, you're pulling in. You're pulling in. You're going. Again, your goal is to move the white ball nicely around your body here. So instead of what we just did was, it's just the body only turns about the spine axis here. The leg action is promoting that, and then you're letting the arm and the stick around, going around your body. Don't force it. Relax your wrist and then feel the motion of the white ball. Really feel the motion of the white ball. Yeah, as you repeat, you have to find an easy, natural way to swing the white ball around. So both hands. Then relax a little bit in the wrist here. Yes, once you feel the motion of the end point, then you can start putting more effort. And then one image that will help is, here's a gum stuck here. You want to shake it off, or a sticker or whatever that is. And you don't like it, so you want to shake it off. Then, by using this snap here, you'll try to shake it off, right? So as you swing, use your wrist and the forearm actively here, and throw. Make the swing plane a bit flatter, the whole swing plane flatter. Shake it off, yeah. Still, in the backswing, you need to have a more mature backswing here. Oh, yeah, so at the end of the backswing, try to have the image of adding extra shoulder turn at the end. Adding extra shoulder turn. Now, part of the reason why you still have tendency of pulling this way is you are activating your muscles a bit late. So let's image this. This is an elastic band, let's say. Hold it here with the both hands. And then let's go to the top here. It's an elastic band. And then, so you try to pull this down. No need to pull really hard, but try to have a little bit of a ballistic body motion to pull this down. To pull this down. Let's put it over the shoulder here. And then pull this down by using turning the body, turning the body, turning the body. Okay? So by strong elastic band or something, and then put it around some sort of a structure, a stud or whatever, and then hold it this way, and then practice this here. So beginning of the downswing, you have to use the body here and then throw. But if the body action is not much at the beginning, what happens is you turn the body and then try to use arms on this side here. That's why it tends to go inward. So you have to activate your big muscles early at the beginning of the downswing. Again, hold it there. So over your shoulder here. Then try to use the body turn and then pull, yeah, light rhythmic action here. Pull, 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 yeah. So when you have a rubber band, it will be perfect. Strong rubber band for this. That means that at the beginning of the downswing, you should be able to start moving the rope.
And sorry, what's this making me do again? Still doing the getting...
So in the backswing, hold it. So in the backswing, let the end of the rope go around your body and then hit here, right? Maintain this tension. You have to maintain good tension in the rope. Then as you start moving downward here, the rope will already respond. But if you lose this tension, then as your body moves, still the rope is not responding. So then you have to pull it in with the arms. Yeah, so here. Instead of, let me show you this. So instead of pull this and hit like this, rather, you should be able to using this motion. So that means you have to activate this early. So maintain good tension at the end of the backswing. So that when it goes around the body, you maintain good tension. And then on the way down, you should be able to use the body and start moving the rope. And then just to throw instead of turn and pull this way, okay? So you have to activate these muscles early in the downswing. Pulled in. So as if, you have something heavy and you try to throw out. Here, let me show you this. So watch my motion carefully. You hear the whoosh sound here, not here. So using the body, let it go early, again.
So is it because it's coming from your left side a lot earlier than me?
So when you have a backswing here, and if your right leg is supporting your body well, you are creating this coiling. Okay, when the body coils like this, then you develop tension. Using that tension from the beginning, you are starting the acceleration. But if you don't have much tension, then once the downswing starts, you have to pull this in quite a bit using the arms. So I have the image of, here's something you need to hit. Okay, on the way down, you are hitting this one first. Hit here. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that way, you have early activation here. With that, develop good speed and then let it go. But because your activation is late, that's why you have to turn that way, pull this in. So again, have the image of hitting something over there on the way down. Already turned. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. That's it, that's it. So you have to have early activation of these muscles. Okay, so you don't waste, the precious time at the beginning of the downswing. And the one way to strengthen that is adding this pumping action here. So swing here, and then in the back swing, go up here, on the way down, pumping action. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 2 pumping action, and then let it go. Yeah. And then make it a bit more stable. So when the stick has to bend, it'll be along the swing plane here, not off plane motion here. Like that, yeah. So now, when you have this pumping action, what happens is you have to stop this, right? You have to stop it here. In order to stop, you have to start the acceleration early and then start deceleration early. So this actually gives early acceleration. In order to stop here, you have to activate acceleration early. Then you have to have enough time for deceleration, right? So this automatically promotes the early action of the muscles. And then when you continue that motion, then you develop speed early and then let it go. Okay? So sometimes people just focus on this deceleration phase, but actually the whole purpose of this is activating the acceleration early. Like that. So that way, and then also in this side, make sure you extend your arm here, throw all the way. So as if you are throwing the hands toward the target. So here, then let go. Yes, yes. Then you have a really good swing plane. It's not going that way. So let me record this. Give me 3 cycles of the pumping action. So downswing, go ahead, and then 2 pumping, and then let it go, go back, and then twice, and then let it go. Repeat this 3 times. Okay, ready, go. Yeah. Ooh. So then your interest is developing good acceleration here, and then after impact, you're just letting it go instead of putting a lot of effort on this side. Okay. So when you start dragging the club, then naturally you put more effort in the follow through, which is after the impact. It's like waving your hand, after the taxi passed by already. So this is the idea. And so you need to activate these muscles early on. So again, use an elastic band, strong elastic band, put it around some sort of stud or whatever, and then create this alignment. So it's running this way, then not this one here. This is too late. Near the impact, most of the force acting on the club by the hands is coming this way here, not this way.
The what is coming?
The hand force. The hand force acting on the grip is mostly this way at impact. Because the club wants to move away from your body because of inertia.
Sure, yeah.
It wants to keep moving that way.
It should be going.
Yeah, then your hand does not allow it, then you are essentially pulling it here because you're holding onto it. Okay? So most of the force is acting actually this way on the grip by the hands. So you don't really add a lot of force that way. But when you practice something, pulling like this actually gives a late activation of the muscles. And then you have a rigorous follow through. Yes. So you have to have this way. The torque generated by the muscles is peaks around here, okay, around here. So here is where you have to generate maximum muscle torque for this rotation. And then using that, let it go. So it's really important to early activate the muscles and then let it go.
Yeah, because I noticed with my golf swing, yeah, that the lag angle is way off what it should be. Yeah.
Because you go up here and then you just drag it here.
Yeah, just drag. Yeah, exactly.
But now you
it's gonna be-
are letting it go.
Yeah.
It's important to use the forearm and wrist well, because a lot of range of motion is allowed in here. Okay? This is the main source of motion here. You have to use this really well.
I anticipate my club speed would be faster as well because the club is closer to my body for longer.
So you can have a faster acceleration.
Yeah.
When the club is closer here, stays here, and then you start the turn with the body action here,
Yeah.
you can quickly generate the angular acceleration of the body. And then later, when you let it go, the body slows down, and then the club further accelerates, reaches the peak.
It's like an ice skater, you know, when they're doing the spins. They're not going very fast when they're out here, but when they're close, they
Yeah.
go real fast.
Yeah. But the only difference is that in ice skating, you know, the angular momentum is almost a constant. But in this case, because you are constantly working with the ground, you can add angular momentum. So it's a lot more active than just spinning on the ice. But keeping this closer and then using the body motion here, and then throw versus.
Yeah.
And also, when you lock the wrist, then you're killing the mobility in the wrist. More actually in the forearm here. So when you use the wrist and forearm well, without moving the body that much, you can generate good motion here, right? So when you add the body motion and the wrist motion, this motion here, you can generate maximum speed. So start the motion with the body, and then use this well here. So again, pumping. And then make the pumping motion more rhythmic here. So using the whole body. This is yeah, it's a bit too much, but still keep the bending along the swing plane. The hand was a bit too low in the backswing. Currently, in the pumping motion, the hand is a bit too low. So maintain this along the shoulder line here, going this way, instead of dropping here. Yeah, so this will allow you to activate the muscles early in the downswing. So practice that a lot. Okay? But the thing is, so now your backswing is becoming more and more natural because you are just throwing it around. So no need to worry about lifting this up. Okay. So the quality of the backswing is actually important. The backswing affects your downswing, particularly the way you use the muscles. So backswing should be active enough, and then you have active slow down by using the muscles that will be used in the downswing.
What about gaming it though? I mean, should I find is it just a case of just finding a middle ground in terms of
No, so
when I'm playing, or is it just
practice the rhythm a lot, and then make it your natural swing pattern.
Yeah.
Then you worry about hitting the ball. Okay? And then when you have a short games, okay, you don't have to swing that hard, because the purpose of the short shots is not to maximize the distance.
That's completely different.
Right. So you can still use your current swing pattern for that, but for the long game,
Yeah, long game
you can maintain this swing pattern.
Absolutely.
But more than anything, you have to develop confidence. So initially work on the rhythm, and then particularly use a visual target. So as you swing, when the arm is fully extended, then you will be able to touch here. Then you know that as long as you keep your arm well extended, then you will always hit the ball without any problem. And then no need to drag and hit the ball, pull or push like that. Okay? So just let the club head go and then hit the ball. So have this kind of feel here. Throw, swing, and let it go. Maintain this motion here instead of. Okay? So, and then let's go for something heavier. Now this is a lot heavier. This orange whip here, mid-sized orange whip. It also has some flexibility, okay? But because it's heavier, you can feel the motion of the orange ball better, but at the same time, because it's heavier, it's more difficult to swing. So you shouldn't fight, okay? So you just work with the orange whip and then throw here instead of. So minimize bending at the end of the backswing. So again, work with the device. Try to do the pumping. Yep. So you can still do the pumping with the orange whip, although it's a bit more difficult because it's heavier. But still you can feel the pumping action using the body. So you should not move your body early this way here and then open, rather go around here and then let it go. So that the body inclines away from the target and then throw this. That way you can have good dynamic balance. So again, swing back and forth, no pumping, but swing back and forth continuously. And then minimize the bending at the end. Work with the, in the downswing, try to throw it. Yep. Yes. Yes, instead of dragging, throw. So this is what typically happens. When you deal with something heavy, then you tend to drag it because you cannot release it that easily. But practice release with the orange whip. That's why I like this mid-size, because it's relatively easier to release it. Yes, throw and push, throw. Bring the hands a bit higher in the backswing. Yeah. So the nothing obstructs your arm and whip motion. Throw. So you are using the whole body to throw this. So it's always a good idea to use different devices with a very different inertial characteristics. That means weight. Okay. So the stick is light. The rope is quite flexible. This is heavier, but it has a flexibility, so you have to find the good timing. So these all have their purposes. Okay? So you can mix these, and then if your body can handle all these nicely, that means you will develop your motor system really well. And then when you use the club, it's really rigid, but still, you have to feel the motion of the club head here. Again, initially relax your wrist and then let it go. Let it go here. When you try to hold it really tight, then actually it kills the speed. So initially relax, and then feel again the release here. Throw. Okay, start from there, and then gradually start hitting the ball. But you need to develop the motion pattern first. And once it is settled, then start hitting the ball. But again, you don't need to put a lot of effort in the downswing. Keep good wind up, and from there, you are throwing the club head. You are throwing the club head to where the ball is. So hitting the ball with the momentum of the club head, not using the arm strength here. Okay? So Sometimes when you try to hit really hard, but the ball doesn't go that far, it's because you're killing the mobility. Okay? By holding it really tight, by activating muscles too much, you're actually killing the mobility.
It can go the other way too. When you say, "Oh, I'm just going to hit a light 7," it goes over the green.
So always we have a fear of losing the control when you go a bit relaxed. But actually, it's a matter of confidence. You have to really feel the release here, letting it go. Let it go instead of keep dragging. Okay? So you have to really use the momentum of the club head. But then you have to generate good speed here. With that, you're hitting the ball instead of using the muscles and try to dominate.